Hi there, everyone. It's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome to a bonus video. So many of you have asked me, and I've mentioned in the past that I would show how, what I give my downline for promotions, etc. These are going to be little thank you gifts for joining my team during celebration. I'm also going to show you how I've put together some little goodies for my top 3 customers from 2019. So that's what this video is about. This video isn't about me bragging. This video isn't about anything like that. It's just to give you some ideas on what you can do for your own team, whether it's they've met a selling milestone, whether they've, reached some of their goals, whether they've promoted, they've qualified, those kinds of things. So that you don't have to do this. I like to do this. I'm a little behind on a couple of them because I like to give little gifts of appreciation. But again, this isn't something that you have to do. And compared to some people, this isn't much. I mean, some of the very biggest demos who are making, $50,000, $60,000 a year, probably can afford to do a bit more. But to me, at the end of the day, it's not about how big you are. It's how well you treat those people around you. And I'm going to admit, I wasn't the best in the past, but I'm doing my best to be better. So those were the little thank you gifts for downline. These are the thank you gifts for my top 3 customers. I picked up these bags from the Flex store, and they are reusable shopping bags, Stampin' Up! Reusable shopping bags. So I'm putting together their gifts in a little pile, and then I'm going to wrap them in some tissue paper. And then I'm going to add them all together. So again, this isn't something that I try to advertise. This is something I try to keep on the down low. But so many of you have asked, and I thought that I would go ahead and share this with you. So again, you don't have to do this. And going forward, this may be what, if someone joins my team, this may be what they get, or it may be something different. It really just depends. Sometimes it's, just some rhinestones. I try to keep everything around the same thing because what is most important to remember is what you do for one, you should be able to do for all. So if you send somebody that joined your team, a $15 stamp set, then you really need to send everybody who joined your team a $15 stamp set. You know what I mean? So I try to keep it, so it's not cost prohibitive for me because as I'm rebuilding my team and rebuilding my business, I don't have a lot of extra money to spend on gifts, but I still want people to know that I appreciate them, putting in the effort to continue stamping, etc. So that's really what these are all about. So I'm going to let the music play and let you guys watch me put these together. And then I'll catch back up when we get ready to stamp. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add some washi tape. This is just some black washi tape in my stash. I thought the black and the pink would look really pretty together. And again, I'm pretty sure I got these bags on Etsy. I think the shop is called Wrap Me Up. I get my bags from them, and I get my little mailers too, because you get 100 of them for like $15. They're really inexpensive. So Yeah, I think it's wrap, WRAP me up on Etsy. But you can always Google, bags. You can also get them from like Paper Mart. You could probably even get some from Amazon, to be quite honest. So yeah, so I'm just adding some washi tape to go ahead and help seal these down. I thought about trying to tie them, but there's not a whole lot of room up top. Plus that takes a lot of effort with my hands, and sometimes my hands aren't the best. So I'm bringing in this new label punch from the mini catalog, which is so pretty. I love it. And I'm going to be using the Thank You from the Peaceful Moments bundle. I love the font. Love the font on that stamp set. So I'm using Coastal Cabana and a little bit of Bermuda Bay because I think black, pink, and aqua go really well together. And I'm just punching out, I think I have 10 little packets. So I'm punching out 10 little labels so I can stamp thank you on them. And then I'm going to attach these to these little bags. So normally I send a little gift, and then I'll send, a congratulations if they've promoted. I'll send, a congrats if they've, met a milestone, or these are a thank you. So thank you for joining. So yeah. So I'm just going to stamp using Memento Tuxedo Black. I'm not using my Stamparatus because I've used this stamp before, number one. And number two, I want this to go really quick. Like I was trying to do this in a real hurry so I could do it before my camera died. So once I get all those stamped, I'm going to go ahead and bring in some glitter enamel dots. If you follow my channel for any length of time, you know that I love these glitter enamel dots. So I'm putting a Melon Mambo one on each one of these. And I debated on whether or not I wanted to punch them and attach them to the bags, like tie them around. And then if I had some black, either baker's twine or shimmer ribbon, I probably would have done that. But since I didn't, I just went ahead and used washi tape and just added it to the flat side, so on the other side. And I just think these are really cute. They're really cute, really quick, really easy. Something that I can just throw in an envelope with a welcome letter and get it sent on the way. So yeah. I think all in all, this took me right at 45 minutes to do everything, but I already had an idea in my brain what I wanted to do. So if I didn't already have that idea in my brain, it probably would have taken me a little bit longer. So once I'm done with them, I'm going to make thank you cards for my top 3 customers, and I'm going to use this kerchief card kit from the Celebrations catalog. I love the blue in this, and if you saw my little ladybug one stamped 3 ways from Friday, I used this kit, and I love this blue. I mean, both of them are really pretty. I don't know that they remind me of bandanas, but they're still pretty. So I'm going to bring in the So Sentimental bundle in just a second to do some stamping. One of the colors I think is in this paper is Balmy Blue. I think it's Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, and Coastal Cabana. And then, of course, there's the greens, but I wanted to focus on the blues. So I'm just adding the cling to the back of the sticker to the back of my stamp, Misty Brain. So I'm going to be using that label, and I went ahead and stacked up 3 pieces of Whisper White that I just cut down, kind of put them together with some washi tape. I have a Gemini, so cutting it went all through all 3 layers, even with the stitching. So depending on your die cutting system, you may or may not be able to do that, and that's okay. You can cut them more at a time if you want to. I love the Gemini. I know a lot of people are like, I don't like the Gemini. I like the Gemini. I've had it for a year now. I haven't had any issues with it. I do wish that I bought the one that's a little bit smaller, but I say that, but on days where I'm like die cutting 4 things at a time, I like the big one too. So here you see me just stamping again using the Balmy Blue, and then I'm going to bring in the dimensionals to add to the back. I love this bundle. In fact, I'm thinking about offering a class using this bundle. You guys will have to let me know. You guys know I'm a huge fan of font, like a script and a more type text. What am I trying to say? I I don't know. I like a scripty font with just a plain font is what I think I'm trying to say. So I'm going to fold these in burnish on the score line. These are note cards. And again, you can get, I think this is a $50 item. So if you spend $50, you can pick this as one of your items. And I believe it comes with 10. Supplies to make 10 cards. I'm pretty sure it's 10. So I'm going to bring in some glue dots in just a second. But first I'm going to go ahead and adhere these. Don't these look so good? Don't they look so good? And if you know me, you know I don't like to make card kits the way that they're intended. I don't think I ever have, to be quite honest. I just like to be different. You know what I mean? I like to make them more my own. So I'm bringing in some glue dots and I'm adding the kind of greenery to the back of the roses. At first I thought I was going to add 2 sets of greenery, but then I was like, no, I didn't like it. And then of course I added a glue dot to the back instead of the front, but I just couldn't get it to where I thought it looked, what's the word I'm looking for? Balanced. It just didn't look balanced to me. So once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and add dimensionals to the bottom of the little roses. And then I'm going to use snail to add glue to the top, or tape runner. That way it hangs on to this and it's even. And like I said, I don't know. This card kit is just beautiful. I'll probably, Misty, come on now. When I place another order, I will probably get another one of these card kits because I just love it that much. So once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in a shimmer pen and add some shimmer to it. And then I'm going to bring in some envelopes. Initially, I thought I was just going to put them in the envelope and be like a thank you card. And then I decided I would go ahead and put them in plastic sleeves because that's what I normally do. When I'm done with my cards, I add a label on the back that says where it came from, and I put them in a plastic sleeve. That way, if someone buys them or if I send them, happen to send them to a customer or a Patreon, they're ready to go. You can actually mail these as is. Just slap a stamp on it and put it in the mail. So you saw me there just tuck the card into the bag. And that's it, guys. That's it. That's my top 3 gifts and my welcome or promotional gifts for my downline. So thanks so much for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.